What's up, guys? Today, I want to talk about a concept that was brought to me by Elisha Young and why I think music is ruining a lot of people's lives. I'm going to talk about emotional regulations, listening to other people's highlights and the effect of it on you, why you feel like you can't think on your own, the effects of lady rappers and culture, my experience with this, give you guys an actionable step, and lastly, I'll do a call to action for the audience that stays to the very end. So hopefully you stay to the end. Okay, let's get into it. Emotional regulation. What is that? That is your own ability to manage your emotions in your head, right? That's being able to say, hey, am I feeling angry here? Why am I feeling angry? And be able to say, like, is this feeling needed? Is it not? Why am I feeling it so intensely? Why does it feel like it's taking over my life? And why do I feel like I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between emotions? I think that for people who struggle with this, and I definitely have struggled with this a lot in my life, you can oftentimes use music as a way to outsource this. And we grew up in a time where, you've got this access to Spotify, right? You've got access to Spotify, which no other humans have had ever. And so you can easily just say, oh, I'm feeling this way, play this song. This song makes me feel this emotion. Play this song. This song makes me feel this way. I'm feeling happy, sad, going through breakup, whatever. And so I feel like we kind of outsource our own ability to manage this stuff to music. And I think that that's really, really not good for us because as soon as the music gets turned off, you feel those emotions way, way worse than you would uh, under any other condition. So I want to talk about listening to other people's highlights all day, right? This is especially for those who listen to a lot of rap music. Don't get me wrong, I like rap music. I think that's just pretty cool. And there's definitely a time and a place for it. But if you are like me, where you work in a certain environment where maybe you're driving around a lot, or you are in an office all day, and it's pretty easy to just put in an earbud, or maybe you're at the gym, whatever. Earbuds, right? Earbuds have allowed us to basically listen to music all day long, wherever we are, no matter what. And so, all day long, no matter what emotions you're feeling, oh, easy, I can just all day long. And no other time in mankind have we had this. And so, now I want to talk about the rap music. Rap music is cool, but you also got to acknowledge, bro, that you are listening to other people's fantasy and other people's highlights all day long. And that shit is going to fuck with you. It's going to, I think that that's why we've seen such a crazy shift in our culture towards, towards these things. Is like, oh, I'm so much cooler than you. I'm so much better than you. I'm this and this and this and this and this. And you listen to it because it's the cool thing to do, right? But you're fucking conditioning your mind, man. You're conditioning your mind to have some other person in your ear telling you that they are better than you, or that they can go do more stuff than you, or that they can do this or this or this and this. And it's preventing you from actually getting to the point where you could live a life that you think is really cool, and a life that you're happy with, and a life that you actually want to live. Because you're just living through other people all day long. And that brings me to the next point. Listening to music all day and hearing other people's thoughts and other people's emotions, because that's what music is, it's emotions, all day long, makes you lose your ability to think on your own. And you might have some really good thoughts in there, man. Like, really good thoughts, and you're just not listening to it. And you might actually have all the stuff that it takes to go out and become successful, and to go out and do really cool, great things, and to find your passion, and to find all these things. But if you're sitting there listening to other people's thoughts, you never make your own. And so you will go nowhere. I just got to be straight up. You'll go nowhere. Now let's talk about the lady rappers. I will every once in a while I will partake in listening to a lady rapper song. Uh, and like, man, let's just all be real here. That shit is nasty. Lady rap is gross. It's like it's hypersexual. And like, granted, look, I understand. There's like, if you look at it for what it truly is an expression of, like, take the one everyone knows, right? WAP. If you look at WAP, I mean, it truly is an expression of, like, to some degree, what women want, right? And I get that. I can understand that. And I'm not saying that maybe you shouldn't partake in those things, you know? I certainly will. But what I am saying is that it can't be good to be conditioning young girls and young men to that sort of thing. Um, and ever since the release of the Anaconda music video, it kind of progressed because it was so out. That's really what it is, though, bro. It's so out there that it sells like crazy, and it gets crazy views, and then it just gets pushed and pushed and pushed because that's what we do now. You know, we're so polarized that whatever's the most out there creates the most interest and creates the most dollars. So, I get it. I'm not gonna sit here hating on it, but I will tell you, man, like, for if there's ever a girl watching this, you should probably turn that shit off. Like, and for the men too, like, turn that shit off, bro. Like, it's cool, it's fun. It's like there's a point in time for it. There's a time and place for it, but all day long, that shit just can't be good for you. You know what I mean? Like, all day long listening about like execution style murders and fucking just having sex with a bunch of women, which, like, is that shit really happening, bro? Are the rappers really doing this? You know what I mean? Like, you don't know. You don't know. That's the thing. Are the lady rappers really doing this? You don't know. But they're making fucking money, man. They're making a lot of fucking money. But I want to be good, and I want to be great, and I don't really want to sit there anymore with someone else in my ear telling me that they're better than me. Just got to tell it like it is, man. I kind of got a problem with that. You know, I got a problem with listening to someone's highlight reel all day. I want to go out and make my own. And so, in order to do that, I have to be able to make my own thoughts. And I have to be able to regulate my own emotions. And, yeah. And I want to go out and get my own experience. And then I'll talk about my own experience here in a platform that I choose. And they do that to the same degree, but you got to understand, if you're consuming this on a mass amount of level, it does really kind of take what you could be and cuts it. So just know it. Just know it. And now I'll talk about my experience with this. So there's a dude who brought me to this concept named Elisha Young or Elisha Long. I don't know. Really cool guy. Check out his channel. Um, yeah, he's got some good shit. And so he talks about music being the new drug and about how now everyone's got earphones, and so it's just so easy to kind of outsource your ability to manage your emotions, your ability to formulate your own thoughts to other people, because you can just listen to them all day. And there's just so much truth to that. And so it brought me to try it in my own life. You know, I door knocked for 18 months, man. I did the sales door knocking thing. And a lot of that job is driving. A lot of that job is just driving and being in the car. And so you're in the car 12 hours a day. You're going to listen to music a lot. And I found that I would feel my emotions so intensely. And then when the music's off, you struggle, man. You just struggle to, like, get a hold of them because they're so here or here or here or here or here. And you can't formulate your own thoughts, and then you're really just trapped in your own head, bro, and it makes it so much worse. It makes it so much worse. And so I started on the days that I have to do that, or the days that I have to go deliver our marketing for the real estate business. I don't listen to music I'll just turn it off and I'll be in the car and be in my own head and be in the thoughts. And you find that it's just not very scary there anymore after time. And you, like, it's what gives me all the ideas to do this. It's what gives me the time to think through something and say, okay, is this a worthwhile thing? Should I keep going here? Or do I like this point? Is this with the truth? Is my identity in this? You have to take time away from that to be able to, like, become yourself and figure out, what am I actually interested in? What do I want to do? What are the things that I want to go try? What did my experience teach me from this? Am I thinking this idea because I heard it somewhere or because I actually want to do it? All these, like, little simple basic human things that we've done for so long, you forget about. And I wasn't able to remember that until I just clicked the button, turn off the music. And it's made my life a lot better. So now I want to give you guys an actionable step. Try for those of you that work out, try your workouts without music. See what happens. For those of you that are in the car a lot, don't listen to music in the car. Even if it's just like going to the store. Go to the store and back. It will feel like the first thing, it will feel like it takes forever. Like it takes so long. You're just getting back to like baseline. Like baseline life. So whatever it is that you'd normally do and listen to music to, whether it's in the car, it's at the gym, it's somewhere, turn the music off. Or walking around. Go for a walk without the music. Take action in that way. And then, if you guys have made it here this long, I'd really appreciate it if you, if you're going to watch this and you think it's good, or you hate it, leave me some feedback so I could be better. Or consider watching some of my other videos on, my favorite ones so far are the ones on identity and the ones on outcome dependence. Those have been some of the biggest changes in my life, and they've really helped me. And so, if you guys are interested in that, check it out. But either way, thanks. Take care. Be better.